Hey, what is going on? Can you hear me? What is up? What is up? What's going on, beautiful people? Hold on, let me put it this way. All right. Whew, how you doing? Put my fancy on. Oh, I gotta change this background music. What is up? Hey, Jazz. What's going on? Can y'all hear me? Let me know that y'all can hear me. Okay. Midday Tarot. So, if it's your first time here, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back. All right. So, I'm going to start off with a collective. I'm good. I'm good. Oh, you know what? I should go on TikTok too. Let me go on TikTok because I ain't been TikToking in a long time. TikTok, yeah, don't stop. All right, hold on. Hold on. What y'all doing? I'm doing amazing. Oh, let me wipe my screen off. Hold on. Hold on. All right. I've lunchtime. Okay. Hold on. Wait, I don't know. I mean to do that. How do I turn it around? Okay. Yeah. Mm-mm-mm. Mm. Hold on. Okay, here we go. All right, I think I did it right. What is this? They be adding like so much stuff. Like, I don't know. I don't know what this is. Okay. Whatever. I just be like, why they gotta be adding up all this stuff? You getting ready to do your makeup? What you doing, Jazz? How you doing? Um mm, let's see. I don't know what this is. This live. Okay, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. I'm just getting on this bitch. Hold on. Because they just be doing too much. It's doing too much. Hold on. Let me fix my light. Wait, where is this? I'm trying to fix my light. Wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, shit. Hey, Shonza. How you doing? All right. Can y'all hear me? Hold on. Let me make sure my sound effects is working. All right. All right, good. Sound check 1 2 1 2. What up, Ruby? Hey, Crystal. All right. Oh, I thought I pressed live here. Hold on. Okay. I'm on the TikTok and I'm over here. What up? What's going on? Okay, what's up? You guys here, what's up, y'all? Oh yeah, we got sound effects. We got sound effects. What is up? What is up? Come through. All right, so let me start this bad boy over. All right, now that the chat is warmed up, what's going on TikTok and what is going on YouTube? It's your girl Foxxy. If it's your first time here, welcome. If you are coming back, welcome back. All right, this is midday lunchtime, so we here to have some fun. You know what I mean? Don't matter where you at in the world, if you at work or you just here. Appreciate you. Thank you for your likes, shares, and subscribes. Thank you for your follows. Okay. Now, all right, let me tell y'all one thing. One thing's for certain, two things for sure. Foxy gonna give it to you straight, no chaser. Okay, I'll tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These will be free live readings. You could drop your birthday or drop a question. Please do not spam the comments, okay? No desperate energy allowed. Okay, we here to have a good time, fun time. All right, it's for entertainment purposes only. All right, tarot can be used for guidance or whatever the case is, but use your critical thinking skills. All right, so first we're going to start off with a collective. All right, so if y'all can so kindly in the comments please put the timestamp for the collective reading. All right, the collective message. This is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it don't apply, let it fly. Okay, and just because I may say kings or queens or say a specific sign or element, that does not mean that this is the person or the gender. It is non-gender specific. All right, it doesn't matter what you're into. I don't know your life. This is a general once again. Okay, the timestamp for the collective reading we're going to say is at 11:22, so that way they can hear that beginning intro. Okay, kings, queens, in betweens, that could just be the energy that it is taking on. Again, Foxy give it to you straight, no chaser. I tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. So let's start off with this collective reading. Okay, and let's see. Okay, I'll put that at the bottom. All right. These are also random picks. I'm going back and forth between TikTok and YouTube. These are random picks. All right. So, you know what? Let's start off. Hold on. Let me put my ring on. All right. So, I don't know why, but I was looking at this deck. So this deck has like dates, like time frames. All right. So for some reason, it's something about a time frame. Okay. We got a lot of stuff going on. So this is a collective reading. I'm going to say it again. All right. So this is time. This is a time frame. I don't know what it is, but okay. Let's see. All right. Let's see. I don't know. Maybe I want an ETA or something. It's an ETA. I don't know. ETA. What's up, Yvette? What's going on? All right. Big Sag is in the building. Got a lot of Sag energy in the building. Oh, you got at dusk on the Tuesday. Oh, okay. Ain't today Tuesday? Today is Tuesday. Okay. Okay. Tuesday at dusk. I don't know. Something might pop off. It might be this Tuesday or it might be next Tuesday, but it says something about a Tuesday. It's non-date, time, or month or year specific. I don't know. Let's get another one. So on Tuesday at dusk. From dusk till dawn. What's the and wow, but on Thursday came out in reverse, so it might be between Tuesday, Wednesday, or Tuesday, Thursday. I don't know, but it's looking like it's talking about before. Ooh, okay, all right. So let's see. Let's see. What is this talking about? What's this, spirit? What's all this on Tuesday at dusk? What's this about? At dusk on Tuesday. What is this about? What's this about? Okay. What is this about? All right. Okay. Yo, TikTok is a very weird place. It's such a strange place. If you ever want like to see about like your trolls and all that, they're very funny. The trolls on TikTok is hella funny. They are mad funny. Ooh, birth or conception of a child or enterprise. Okay, hold on. You got crib here. Hold on. It says on Tuesday at dusk. Okay. Listen, maybe some of y'all could I don't know, maybe some of y'all might conceive today. So be very mindful. Okay. Strap up. Okay. All right. And also, some of you could be having possibly maybe something in regards to say like a business or an idea or something of that nature is it could be coming to you. Okay. Maybe some of you could get like an inspo or something like that. I don't know. I feel like I'm hearing something about like someone actually making me maybe like baby clothes or something like something of kids. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe somebody purchasing a crib. Who knows? Okay. Ooh. Someone working against you behind your back. Ooh, some of y'all might be having like a little y'all might find out that somebody at the job was trying to hate. Ooh. You know, with birth or conception of a child or enterprise, and then you also, okay. So with someone working against you, somebody could have like I don't know, something about a Chinese New Year, the year of the rat. Somebody could be born in the year of the rat, whether it's you or somebody else. But with this, someone is working against you behind your back. For some of you, this y'all could find out that there is somebody that is maybe like a childhood friend, or even it could be maybe a family member or something like that. But this feels like somebody that you've known since like you were young. And also with on Tuesday at dusk, be very mindful about who you're around to, because I don't know, maybe somebody might be going out or something like that. I don't know, maybe someone could be talking about a baby shower or something, but there's just something of like where there's someone that's around you that you may not know. Some of you, listen, this is a general reading. There's a lot coming through, and I got the Celsius in the system. Hold on now. Let me get one more. Oh, short journey, horse. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I don't know why I keep felt like something about like Chinese New Year, like zodiac signs, a rat or a horse. There's something about like there's either somebody might even be finding out that somebody tried to say something crazy about their kid too. I don't know. Be careful, y'all, because it just feel like what's going on. It just this is given just like says on Tuesday at dusk. It feels like there's going to be something that could be found out. Maybe some of y'all have plans to go somewhere with somebody on Thursday, but the plans are going to be canceled. Okay. There's just like an energy of either maybe some of you could be finding out some news. All right. Or I don't know, maybe it might be even something spicy where somebody may be finding out that someone is having like a kid or something like that. Maybe the child is going to be like born in the year of like the rat or the horse, or this could be the couple. But there's just like an energy of where someone is finding something out that someone is really not for you. Maybe there's a conversation that could be had today, later on tonight. All right. Maybe there's just this weird energy, but also too, it feels like some of you could be having a conversation with someone, and it feels like with maybe there's like a sharing of ideas. And then you know how when you just have somebody that's like always got like a rhetoric or something like that, they always got to say something, but it just feels like you're going to be like yeah, you're stopping right here right about now. I'm not fucking with it. Okay, what's this about? This is kind of like this is very interesting. Hold on, let me get these. Birth or conception of a child or enterprise. This also could be something where somebody works with you. Okay, I don't know. I'm also just getting like some office drama too. Just in general, it just feels like there's someone that you've been working with that you think is for you, but they're not really for you. What's this? What's all this about? Okay, somebody could. It feels like some of y'all could be deciding to leave earlier also. Okay, I don't know if y'all are traveling with somebody or you are deciding to, but it feels like there's an energy where someone is short, like there's like a short trip, or yeah, for some of you, y'all could actually be on vacation with this person, or on something about a vacation. Something about some of you could be on vacation and cutting it short. Okay. It could be due to something, maybe at like dinner or something like that. Shady boots. Yes, this is a general. This is a collective. Yeah, baby. Okay. Oh, you got the star card in reverse. All right. You got Aquarius energy. You know, it's just getting just like the haters gonna hate. Okay. It just feel like the haters is gonna hate. Okay. And we also, yeah, Mars is also, this makes sense because Mars is in Sagittarius and Uranus and Gemini, and Mars and Uranus is now opposing one another. So, yeah, maybe some of you probably had like an aha moment, or it's just one of those things where whether if it's an idea or even just in general, it's just like there feels like there's a conversation that's being had. And you're just like, you know what? Why the fuck you always got something to say? It's like you just a negative Nancy, or just like, you know what I'm saying? A negative Nicholas or a negative Nancy. Like, goddamn. And with this short journey here, it just feels like y'all don't even say nothing. Y'all just like, you just peep them. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm getting like Chinese zodiac signs when I look at this rat and horse. Okay. Yeah, there's just something where it's just like maybe there's like a concept or something of that nature. I even also feel like there could be a conversation where someone could be having with their partner in regards to possibly like their view on children. Or okay, somebody may even say like, look, I don't even like kids, I don't want kids. And maybe you have kids. Oh, you also got King of Swords. It's a lot of air sign energy. It is definitely some sort of conversation. Okay, with this King of Swords here, it is a lot of air energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Now, kings, queens, in betweens. This don't have to be you know what I'm saying? It don't have to be their zodiac sign, and they don't have to be this gender. It is not gender specific, but this is just somebody that's just real like stoic. Okay, what's this King of Swords about? I feel like this is probably like y'all energy, just like, oh, I peep it, because King of Swords is also the tarot card where he's like surveillance, like king of the surveillance. Okay, now whether maybe if it's you, like ladies, maybe if it's you, maybe it's just like, you know what, I don't peeped enough. You got the Five of Cups in reverse. Okay, with this Five of Cups in reverse, and then you also got the short journey here. You just like, yeah, I'm clocking it, because I see that you ain't really for me. But those be the people, let me tell you something. They'll laugh at you. They'll turn around and try to make fun of you until you start making paper. They call you crazy, and they'll be like, oh, you couldn't do it. That's not sustainable. Okay, I see you. Okay, that's what this is feeling like, because with this, someone is working against you. Okay, for some of you, this might be somebody that you already work with, and it's just like, nah, I'm good. Yep, you have the Six of Coins here and the Ten of Coins. That's okay. Six of Coins with the Ten of Coins here. Okay, you're gonna do it without them. I feel like with this King of Swords here, like I said, it doesn't matter if you're masculine or feminine watching this. It doesn't matter if you are an air sign. I feel like with this King of Swords here, like you're locked in. You have a vision, or like I said, with this on Tuesday at dusk, it just feel like maybe there's a conversation that you had with someone, or you could be having. It doesn't have to be on these days. It doesn't have to be today. It could be next year or whatever the case is. Maybe it's over dinner. Okay. It just feels like there's a conversation that is about some sort of idea, or maybe like building something, and the response that the person has, you just like, yeah, you're not really, you can't see it. Like, you can't see it. And it feel like I'm hearing this is the last time I'm even going to share anything with you with this Six of Coins and this Ten of Coins. Or I even feel like the person may even be like, well, I'm not going to be able to help you with that, or you don't have this. You know what I mean? You know, somebody that's always just trying to like shoot your shit down with the Star card in reverse. Okay, like this is not somebody, like I said, with the Six of Coins and the Ten of Coins, you're going to put that work in, and it may require you just coming out your own pocket. Okay, you see how that person person it's coming out your own pocket. But with this 10 of coins here, you're going to end up getting it. Okay. You start to build the foundation. All right. And I feel like with this short journey here, the short journey saying is like you're going to see success or results within a short period of time. It's probably going to be for some of you, if you started now, don't be surprised if it's within, I'm hearing something about like within 2 years. Okay. You have the Queen of Wands in reverse. Fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. Listen, don't let that sit there shoot your confidence down, because it feels like this person is trying to shoot your confidence down. And also, some of y'all need to be mindful about people who be fake trying to help you too, because it feels like this is somebody that be fake, not trying to put you in a position to win. And you peep that shit because they know that you are somebody that's very, very mindful. With this King of Swords upright and this Queen of Wands in reverse, it don't even matter. This sounds like narco tendencies, especially too. And now, be careful of those people, yo. They be acting like they your friend and shit, but they really be jealous or envious of you. They know that you got the source, and maybe you don't realize that you got the source, but you got a lot of ideas. And it feels like this person tries to like really like shoot you down, or try to play you, or they don't believe in you, but they always want to keep you around because you make them look good. Let me tell you something. Don't ever, listen. This is why I'm very big on understanding and knowing thyself. And I'm talking about really knowing yourself. Okay, having your own identity, because if you don't know who you are, and if you don't realize how fly you are, they will sit there and they will know, because there's something that you have that they wish that they had, and there's a conversation and it's something that they saying, you're gonna be like, oh, okay. Now for some of you, y'all probably just well put together. Maybe they got a little bit more money, or maybe they have a little bit more of something, or whatever the case is, but that doesn't define you. Okay, that doesn't define you. That's in a sense where it's just like, yeah, you could have money, but you still ugly on the inside, or you could turn around and have your body done, but you still ugly on the inside, or you're still unhappy. You feel me? That's that weirdo energy. People will hate you because of how other people love you. Three of Wands. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Okay, you got the Three of Wands here. It look like your ships is coming in, and that's the reason why they feeling away. Wow, look at this, the Knight of Swords, and it's also going to put them in a frenzy too. Okay, it feels like there's, for some of you, if you, especially if you are like you have like a product or service or something like that, like it feels like you don't allow them to discourage you, and you go ahead and do it. Also, what I'm hearing is, if your intuition is telling you to go ahead and say send something out or do something without waiting for them, because it feels like this person is giving you a false date. Okay, listen, this is a general message. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it don't apply, let it fly. Okay, take the meat, leave the bone. But there's something here where also someone is trying to work against you by giving you a wrong date. Okay, so be mindful about, like, check your dates. Check, like, if something is saying like, you know what, I'm still gonna send it off, I'm still gonna send that email. Listen to your intuition, because the Queen of Wands in reverse, it feel like someone is trying to paint you to look like, to either look irresponsible, to not look like you know what you're talking about, or they're trying to do something to make you look like a certain way to other people or the public eye. Haters are gonna hate. Okay, we got Ireland. Who's up in Ireland? Okay, who's from Ireland? You know. Ooh, Queen of Swords and the King of Pentacles. Ooh, I'm seeing some dirty macking too. Hold on. Some of y'all got some dirty macking holes around you. And when I say holes, that is a person, place, or thing. It could be male or female. There is definitely some dirty macking that's going on. You know, with the Queen of Swords, and okay, shout out to Ireland in the building. You got Queen of Swords and you got the King of Pentacles here. Hold on. Some of you actually are partnered up with someone, whether if it's romantically or if it's, you know what I'm saying, business, or maybe it's just in general. There's like some very collaborative energy here. Somebody is dirty macking. You have the King of Swords and you also have the Three of Swords. The King of Swords and the Queen of Swords here, and you also have the King of Pentacles. Okay, with the Queen of Wands in reverse. For some of you, this could be another couple. Okay, could be a couple of people. It could be people that maybe aren't together, but there's some sort of dirty mac in here. Not for nothing. Okay, for some of you, ladies. Okay, ladies or fellas. All right, ladies or fellas. Okay. Let me tell y'all something. There's an energy here where somebody is trying to dirty mac. And when I say dirty mac, that means that they throwing dirt on somebody else's name so that way they could look a certain way in front of you, or you could choose them. Be careful of them. Okay. Especially with the Knight of Swords here, the first motherfucker to the scene trying to cop a plea or trying to talk they shit or whatever is usually the one that did the dirtiness or is dirty. Okay, there's an energy of dirty mac in here. Okay, with the 6 of coins and the 10 of coins, it just feels like there's like someone's trying to talk like, oh, like he or she really don't got it like that. Or maybe if he or she like, oh, yeah, they had asked me for money or something. Oh yeah, I used to talk to them, like something like that. But there's also like an energy where someone is trying to throw dirt or salt on somebody's name to make themselves look good. You feel me? That's crazy. Dirty macking. Dirty motherfucking macking here. All right. Dirty macking is also just an energy of someone trying to like talk negatively about your situation. All right. But the funny part about it is that they ain't got nobody. They ain't got nobody. Okay. Listen, masculine or feminine, dirty max is out there, baby. The dirty mackers. The dirty mackerels. Oh, look at this. Told you, look at Lover's card in reverse. Yeah. Now, it doesn't have to be romantic. This could also just be in regards to maybe somebody you work with, at the job with, or whatever. But there's definitely like an energy where someone is trying to work against you by popping hella mess. Okay. You're trying to pop mess. Okay. Some people, there's like somebody that's mad because it didn't take you long. It didn't take you long to climb up the ladder. Somebody might even be saying that you had to turn around and lick a little cootie cat, or you had to drop them drawers in order to get to the top. Okay, somebody even talking about, oh, pretty privilege, that the only reason why, or handsome, he or she is handsome. It's always something. It's something, just an energy where someone is trying to discredit you due to the way how you look or you carry yourself. And it's just tight. Listen, you do what you do and you do it well, okay, effortlessly. Okay, and they mad. All right, let's go ahead. Let's go get to these free readings. All right. Somebody asks, will Kay call me soon? Cali Babe wants to know. Okay. Will Kay call me soon? Cali Babe wants to know, will Kay call me soon? All right. Either drop your birthday or put a question in the chat. I'm picking at random. Okay. Do not spam. Okay. Will Kay call High Priestess? Feels like, hold on. You also have the 7 of Swords in reverse. Will Cali Babe want to know, will Kay call me soon? You have the 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, maybe possibly. I'm seeing a lot of 2s here. Maybe 2 days or 2 weeks. Okay. All right. July 11th, 88. Will I move house soon? Let's see. Sarah wants to know, will she move out the house soon? Let's see. And if possible, a time frame. Queen of Swords in reverse, Lover's card in reverse. And you also have the Ace of Swords. Yeah, I do see it, but you want to try to be careful about being too fast to move out or sign. Like, you need to have a plan. There's something about a plan, because it's Queen of Swords in reverse with the Lover's card in reverse. I don't know if you are planning to move like solo or something like that, but you need to have a plan. Okay, I do see it happening, possibly maybe around like February. I'm hearing something about like February. Yeah, February, March, around that time, February, March. Okay. And you need to get sleep at night. Yeah, you got within 5 years in reverse. All right. So you need to make sure that, like, mentally, there's something about your mental. Something about your mental. There's something about your mental. Okay. Let's see. How is my birthday going to be this year? 12/16. How is my birthday going to be this year? 12/16. How's my birthday going to be this year? 12/16. 12, 16. Let's see. Ooh, the Empress. Okay. Ooh, and you also got the Six of Cups in reverse. All right, so it doesn't feel like this is going to be with any old energy. You may end up like possibly something about, I'm hearing something that you've always wanted to do. I don't know why I'm getting something in regards to like a winery or something, or maybe like going to a restaurant that you've always wanted to go to. Three of Cups, and you also have like the, what is this, the Four. You definitely not going to be home, okay? I feel like Four of Swords with the Three of Cups. Yeah, it feels like you're going to be out with a nice group of people, okay? It feels like there's something that's going to be happening where it's just like, oh, wow, I didn't expect it, but I'm getting like a celebratory in either like a nice restaurant, some like a restaurant that you've had your eye on. I don't know if it feels like it's in your city or maybe it's like a little bit like a little drive or something, but I'm just getting that it's more than one person. It's a nice group. Okay. May 1st, 1988, Kelly S. Let's see. May 1st, 1988, Kelly S. Messages for Kelly S. May 1st. Drop your birthday or a question. Oh, Two of Swords in reverse and also the Star card in reverse. Yes, you have a lot of self-sabotaging thoughts, okay? And these self-sabotaging thoughts is what keep you stuck. There's something about you just like overthinking a lot of things or a specific thing or having a very pessimistic mindset, okay? It's one thing to be like cautious, and it's another thing to just be just like not using your intuition. Intuition empowers you. Anything outside of that, where it's just like you're feeling anxiety or you just start doing all this other extra shit, is not your intuition. Always go, I'm hearing, with your first thought. You have the Justice card here. Trust yourself, okay? Your intuition is a muscle. All right. Should I take the solo trip? Should I take the solo trip? Let's see. Anaya want to know, should I take the solo trip? Okay. Let's see. Should Anaya take the solo trip? Two of Coins in reverse. Hell yeah, you should. With the Six of Cups here, it's like it's actually something about like this is very refreshing, very nourishing for your soul. And with the World card here, you damn sure could, because you're gonna be meeting a lot of people that you're supposed to be aligned with. Okay. All right. 11-13-87. 11-13-87. What do we have for 11-13-87? Shout out to Scorpios. Big Scorpio energy in the house. That's my sister sign. Scorpio stellium too. 11-13. Ooh, 9 of Coins. My bad. Somebody was sending me a text. 9 of Coins, 11-13. 11-13-87, 9 of Coins. Come on now. Ding, 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 ding. Okay. Ding, ding, ding. I'm Mario Coins. Okay. Look at this. You have the Four of Swords in reverse. Yeah, this definitely just like an energy of like something about you being able to breathe again and rest better at night. This is nice. Ooh, you also have the what's this Five of Cups about? Okay, you also have the Seven of Coins. And okay, all right. They said, look, baby, don't worry about nothing, because if you worry about it, then the money can't find you. Okay, the money trying to find you, especially in the nighttime when you go to sleep. Seven of Coins in reverse, and then you also have the Five of Cups, worrying or trying to figure out like how I'm gonna pay this or whatever the case is. They like, yo, it's gonna work out. We need you to chill out in the nighttime. Okay, especially in the nighttime, because they have whatchamacallit, they have like something in regards to they trying to deliver something to your sleep. 9 of Cups, and also you have the King of Swords here. What's this King of Swords and the 9 of Cups about? Oh yeah, the Knight of Cups, and you also have the Page of Swords too. It also feels like there will be a phone call, possibly from a masculine, in regards to maybe just giving you something. Okay, I'm also hearing that with the King of Swords energy, that's also your energy. Now, it doesn't matter if it's this masculine, feminine, kings, queens, in betweens. Air sign energy is about like the mental. Okay, swords energy is a lot of mental energy. So they're going to send you a plan. Nine of Cups and also with the Nine of Pentacles. This right here is fire, because with this, you're going to be feeling a lot of freedom, independence in a sense, and not in a way where it's just like you feel hyper independent, but there's like a wish fulfillment, something that's coming through. So Page of Swords and the Knight of Cups, there's some good news that's coming your way, especially like if you filled something out. So that's why they're saying they like, yo, it's being counterproductive if you're worrying about if it's going to work out, or I hope no, just be like, claim that shit. Okay. SV5. How does R feel about me? Oh, shoot. We got another November, baby. How does R feel about SV? Nine of Cups, Ten of, okay. I mean, they like you, but they don't see nothing long term. Okay. I don't know if this is a same-sex relationship or something like that, but you got two queens on the board. It's like they like you, but they don't like you enough to want to try to lock it down. They're interested, yeah. But it just feels like with this Queen of Wands in reverse and the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, this person's not really confident about really like I'm hearing like setting anything up or setting in stone. Are they attracted? Yeah, they feel like, you know, you look good. You got it going on. Okay. All right, let me change the deck up. Oh, you know what? Let me get my Crow Tarot. Okay. November 17th, 98. November 17th, 98. November 17th, 98. What messages do we have for November 17th, 98? November 17th, 98. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Okay. Let's see. November 17th, 98. Okay, star card. I feel like there's like some attention that's coming towards you. I also feel like there's like a goal, or maybe like with this, it feels like there's something about with this star card here. It's like something very positive. You also have the King of Swords here in reverse. There's a lot of air sign energy, Aquarius. They don't have to be this sign. Why is this King of Swords here in reverse? You also have the Ace of Wands and the Seven of Coins. Hold on. Let me see something. You have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. All right. So I got two messages here. Now, this don't have to be happening now or down the line, but if you are wanting to, it feels like there's like a lot of like optimism here, or just a lot of hope. I feel like when I'm looking at this star card, it's giving me a lot of hope. Now, the thing about it is that like it feels like there's a sort of energy where like you are giving too much benefit of the doubt for someone. And with this Ace of Wands and this Seven of Pentacles, they're saying like, yeah, don't put all your eggs in one basket, okay? Because it just feels like there's an energy of this person is here for a good time and not a long time. Okay, they're here for a good time, especially with this Ace of Wands and the Seven of Coins here. They'll lay that. Listen, I don't know what you into, or if you're masculine or feminine, whatever the case is, but this person is not really trying to get locked down at all. They here for a good time and not a long time. All right. So yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. 1019. 1019. 1019. What we have for 1019. 1019. Four of Swords. Okay. What's this about? Slow down. Four of Swords, Four of Wands. There's like a break or something like that that's coming up, like a brief moment of like not talking. Okay. You have the Nine of Swords here. What's this? The Nine of Swords and the Ten of Swords in reverse. Yeah, there's some sort of energy where it's just like, maybe I don't know if you're talking to somebody or you took a break from somebody, but someone is just feels like someone is like thinking a lot. With the Ten of Swords here in reverse, I don't feel like it doesn't feel like this is somebody that that you like betrayed you, or it ended sour on a sour note. It just feels like maybe this is somebody that hasn't spoken to you in a while. I don't know. It just feels like somebody that hasn't spoken to you in a while. And now like they're heavily like thinking about you. Or if there's someone that actually crosses your mind. Hold on. It feels like, yeah, like especially like in the nighttime, it just feels, oh, you got the Nine of Coins here and the Two of Swords. Yeah, it just feels like there's someone that's like thinking about you. Maybe they're trying to figure out like how to like hit you up. I don't know. Why is this person so like hesitant or something like that? Like, why don't they just reach out? I don't know why. I just feel like maybe somebody is away. You have the King of Swords in reverse. Okay, baby. I don't know. Let's see. King of Swords in reverse. That's air sign energy. Golly, where'd it go? Oh. And you have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. They're very hesitant. Yeah, and you have the Eight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, it just feels like somebody is coming back around. You know, it feels like someone is like maybe wondering if like you're still single or something of that nature. Just feels like someone is just like really wondering what's going on with you, wondering if you're still single, like what you're doing and stuff like that. I don't know. Maybe this feels like somebody that possibly maybe y'all spoke for a little bit. You know, when you meet somebody and y'all talking, y'all chilled, and all of a sudden it's just like y'all just stop talking. There's no bad blood or nothing, but it's just like y'all just stop talking. That's what that feel like. Okay. 11-6. What do we have for 11-6? 11-6. 11-6. Let's see. What do we have for 11-6? What's this? The Six of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, Temperance. And you also have the Five of Cups in reverse. Okay. I'm hearing like, okay, they like, yo, hold your own. There's something about like you don't have to accept it, especially if you know that you deserve more. Okay. There's something about with this Five of Cups in reverse. You ain't gonna lose nothing. Nah, you ain't gonna lose anything. All right, so you don't have to accept that. You have Temperance here. That's like Sagittarius. So maybe something could be happening around like Sagittarius season, or there's like a deadline or something like that. You also have the Two of Cups. There's something about within 2 months. I'm hearing 2 months from today. Feels like there's going to be like an offer or something that's more of equal balance. Like if you feel like the scales are not, it's like something is not fair, whether if it's like say pay or something that you know that you deserve, they're like you don't have to settle. Okay. What trip should I take next week to make the best impact on my future? Okay, let's see. Afra want to know, what trip should Afra take next week that's going to make sure it has the best impact on her future? Ooh. Two of Swords, the High Priestess. Something about where you need to be by water. Okay, somewhere where you can actually emotionally like regulate, because it feels like with this High Priestess here, your intuition is off. There's something about you keep going back to. Eight of Cups in reverse. It feels like there's some place that you went to already, but there needs, and you also have the Queen of Swords in reverse. You have a lot of scatterbrain energy. You need to be by water, someplace where it's just like it feels like naturey, but maybe you need to revisit someplace with this Eight of Cups in reverse. It feels like you've been there before. Okay, I don't know why I just heard like Mexico, or maybe you went there with somebody, or maybe like it doesn't have to be romantic, but it feels like maybe in the past, like you went there with someone, or you could, there's what's this Lover's card about? Knight of Pentacles, somewhere where it's slow, it's fast paced. I don't know why I'm hearing something about like Mexico, Cabo or something. And you also have the King of Cups here. You have the Lover's card and the King of Cups. There's a lot of water energy here. Maybe possibly you could probably either meet this person there, but there's an energy where like you need to go someplace where you can emotionally like really regulate your emotions. There's something about like mentally and emotionally you're off. Okay. So it just feels like you need to go someplace where you can balance out, being around like more balanced people, especially emotionally balanced people, because there's something about like your intuition and like your crown chakra is off. So you're needing to be maybe around like it just feels like something about like water, maybe Mexico, something like very like spiritual. I'm also hearing like Costa Rica, like things like that, like those types of areas where there's like a lot of not humid, like humidity, but it's just like warm weather, but by water. You need to be by water. You need to like cleanse, because it's just like your mind is just really all over the place. Will I continue to make sales this month? Q wants to know, will I continue to make sales this month? Yeah, like a tropical climate. You just need to regulate your emotions for the present so that way you can be better in the future. That's what it is. Let's see. Will Q continue to make sales this month? You have the 7 of Cups in reverse. And you also have the Lover's card in reverse. It feels like you could lose a client, okay, but it also feels like you can gain one at also. But don't worry about like if you lose a clientele, because just feels like there's something about it also feels like something that you could notice about like your sales. It feels like there's, with this Emperor here, there's a little bit more organization. You need to do some admin work. All right, when it comes to just like your relationships. And also I'm hearing something about maybe you're needing to like the price or something that you're offering. You have the Hierophant here, and you also have the Ace of Wands in reverse. What's preventing you is something about like a system. You're needing like a system, to develop a system. Yeah, because if not, you have the potential to lose more clients. Okay. Does Robin really have feelings for me? Does Robin really have feelings for me? If y'all got a question, does somebody have feelings for you? Why are y'all with them? That's a real question. I'm asking. Why life is too short to be around people that you have to figure out if they feeling you or not. Does Robin have feelings? Real feelings? Does Robin have real feelings? Does Robin have real feelings? You have the 4 of Wands here. What's this? The 6 of Cups and the 4 of Wands. Yeah. Hierophant in reverse with the High Priestess in reverse. But it feels like with this though, and you also have the 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, Robin does, but it's just that Robin doesn't feel like Robin is actually ready to be in a full-fledged commitment. Let's see. Will Kenneth look for me to reconcile? Johanna, why you waiting on somebody to reconcile? Listen, I don't know what the situation is, but if Kenneth wasn't an a-hole and he wasn't acting like a donkey, then why don't you turn around and hit him up? Y'all better stop playing them cat and mouse games. Y'all forget, listen, what's this? November 2025 COVID pandemic was about like 5 years ago. Y'all better stop playing. Okay. Stop playing, waiting for somebody to reconcile. I don't know if Kenneth was an asshole or not, but if you know Kenneth was a stand-up person and Kenneth ain't do nothing to you, or if you find Kenneth value in Kenneth, then why not? Why you waiting for somebody to reconcile? Y'all better stop playing. Stop motherfucking playing. Okay, you got the Queen of Wands. Kenneth like you. Listen, if you like Kenneth, you better stop acting like you don't. Okay, listen, female, stop playing these games with these men, man. Okay, listen, all right, we are apocalyptic is around the damn corner. Okay, stop playing fucking games. Shit, god damn, these bitches on these internet got y'all thinking like y'all gotta be sitting here playing all these freaking games. Queen of Wands and King of Cups, bitch, he like you. Do you like Kenneth? God damn. Damn, look at Queen of Wands and the King of Cups. He like your ass. Listen, I don't know Kenneth or anything like that, but look, Kenneth like your ass. Okay, now if Kenneth come back around and he ain't no asshole or he ain't acting like a donkey or whatever, okay, you over here like, listen, if Kenneth come around and reconcile, bitch, you better get it together. Ain't too many good niggas out here. Ain't too many men out here. Apocalypse around the corner. You got all this shit going on. Told my it's complicated my ass. No, the fuck it's not. You only making it complicated, okay? Girl, stop playing around. I don't know what you into, girl, guy, girl, whatever the case, whatever, however you want to identify. But what I am identifying is that Kenneth really like your ass. Okay? Don't be getting on Kenneth's nerves. You're gonna work his last nerve now, and Kenneth gonna be like, all right, bye. And then the universe gonna toss him somebody. Stop playing. Stop playing around like dead ass. Cause listen, that's all I know how to be, child. I may tell a joke, but I ain't gonna sit here and tell a lie. Stop playing with Kenneth. Talking about it's complicated. 7 to 1. Bitch, you better put them things down and have a plan. Like tell Kenneth, like, look, I'm fucked up. Be vulnerable, especially if y'all over here having sexual relations. You're having sexual relations. Don't sit here and tell me that you're scared to be invulnerable. Because if you could pop open them legs or you could pop them hips and do them hip thrusts, fuck all that vulnerability shit. Stop playing around. Come with a damn plan and then follow with your damn intuition. What the fuck called intentions? Stop playing. Don't waste Kenneth time. Don't do that. Cause then you gonna be mad. Don't let these bitter bitches and blazers, these pink pill content or all this other stuff have y'all out here single, bitter, and alone. Fuck all that Vogue interview shit talking about what your bitch said. What the fuck whatever that fucking stupid ass article that everybody talking about or whatever. No, listen. Stop playing. Don't play with this. Listen, time is too short. Okay, you don't know when your number is gonna be called. Kenneth is coming through, King of Cups and Queen of Wands. He like you. Kenneth like you. Don't waste Kenneth time. Stop wasting people time. You don't know. We ain't got much time. Okay? We ain't got much time. Stop playing. Okay? Healer of somebody said, will I meet my person? King of Wands in reverse. I mean, what kind of person you talking about? See, I got to be specific because with this King of Wands in reverse, the type of person you're going to meet, Aries, Leo, Sag, is going to be a playboy. Okay? I mean, Two of Coins in reverse. He ain't going to last too long anyway. You're going to be dealing with them less than 2 years. Okay? All right? 12, 13. 12, 13. Love is a beautiful thing, man. Don't let nobody sit here and tell you anything else different. Love is a beautiful thing. All right? Love is a beautiful thing. Kyla, I know you fucking lying. See, TikTok be having the funniest questions, yo. TikTok be having the funniest questions. I think TikTok, I'm gonna leave for my relationship advice tarot. Okay, 12, 13. Let's see what you got for 12, 13. Ooh, you got the Emperor and the Nine of Coins. Okay, I mean, I'm just seeing like you standing on business when it comes to the coins too. I'm also seeing that. Ooh. You got maybe like a job or something, but I feel like also maybe you've found like all right, I got 2 messages for you, 12, 13. The first one, you got Emperor, Nine of Coins, and a Hierophant. There's definitely, you might come across somebody that actually wants to be a husband and they fully single too, like fully single. I don't know your situation, but whether if you are involved or not, but there's just like somebody that's really stepping it up. And I also see you stepping it up. Emperor, Nine of Coins, and a Hierophant. I see you stepping it up. It feels like there's something in regards to like how you're just going about. And even when it comes to just like your monies, and also when it comes to just like a feeling, it feels like you wearing what you've been doing. And the same thing, that's what you are reflecting, and that's what you are aligning with. Okay. Now, Kayla. Okay. Kayla said, should I leave my emotionless relationship? He a good man, never cheated or mistreated. So let me ask you, why must you compromise your emotional needs? Okay. Oh, this is much better because now I can see. Oh, okay. This is much better. Here we go. Should I leave my emotionless relationship? Kayla, why you doing that to yourself? Why y'all? Why I don't. Hey, mama, I don't understand. So y'all mean to tell me y'all want to compromise your emotional needs or offer stability? I mean, talk about he a good man and stuff. So let me ask you this. Have you actually spoke to so I mean, Kayla, if he's a good man, Savannah. Now, who's the one that doesn't have emotions? Is it him? So when you in those situations, okay, this is where you have to actually speak about how you need your emotional needs to be met. Now, if you don't even know that yourself, because that's the first thing that you got to do. A lot of times females be like, I want somebody that has emotional intellect. They'd be like, bitch, what about the emotional awareness? Okay, you could read as many books as you want and you could watch all the pods and shit that you want when it comes to the emotional intellect. But if you are not aware, it's irrelevant. So when you are with someone, then you have to have that sort of manual for yourself. Especially that means you got to really know yourself. All right. Especially if he's a good man, Savannah. You know what I'm saying? Never mistreated. He knows how to treat. Obviously, if he knows how to treat a lady, then he needs to know how to be emotionally there. And that's where maybe y'all can actually make that fire, make that intimacy. Just unless you, but you, like I said, you have to know about your emotional needs, like what you need and what really what you need. Now, what you want, what you need, honey. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So it's just about providing both of that sort of safety, because safety looks very different from everybody. And a lot of people be sitting here talking about all that safety business, but their safety is from a place of, say, when what they didn't have, or it's something that's like some childhood wound or parental wound or whatever the case is. So when it comes to you actually knowing about your emotional needs, it's about you like saying like, look, in order for me to feel sort of and say safe in a sense, or making it cool, making the scene, then this is this is what I like calm music. Okay. So y'all have to talk about that, especially if you are in a relationship and maybe he only knows how to show up in that manner, but he could probably be thinking like, yo, I actually think I'm being there emotionally. So that's a conversation where y'all could actually sit down and just be like, look, that's where you have to figure out like, what's your emotional needs? What does that look like for you? What does safety look like for you? Okay. So it's like talking to a brick wall, never get feedback or reassurance, tends to zone out. So why? Okay. So when it comes to the reassurance, see, that's a there's a thin line between like talking about reassurance versus like neediness. Cause you know how sometimes people, they can overdo the reassurance where it's just like, bro, like how many times I gotta either tell you or show you that I want to be here. So if there's a disconnect and you're trying to have a conversation and you're saying it's like, okay, a brick wall, maybe he has a hard time processing. So this is where it's, classroom management in a sense, try to figure out the classroom management and, pick his brain. And also maybe you have to turn around and present it in a way where it's just like, look, this is what I need. Like, be specific. Like, this is what I need. Don't be like one of the people who are just like, if you need to be spoken to every single day, or you need certain things so that way you can feel, not that you can feel you can have your emotional needs met, and then vice versa, because he may not be well equipped with that, because maybe that was a question, or maybe he never even actually was able to be able to express that, or because a lot of times guys, they don't know what they need emotionally. A lot of times men don't even know what their emotional needs are. They just be winging this bitch. Okay, what if he's emotionally unavailable and you have expressed your needs? Well, that depends, because when you talk about like emotionally unavailable, so if you know that, let's just say he's emotionally unavailable, and you know that you need a specific level of emotional needs that's met, and you felt like you have expressed, but expressing is not just talking. Expressing is also just like, okay, well, you have to lead by example. It's not say like, oh, this is the, you could talk till the cows come home, but you also have to lead by example. The same, be the energy you want to receive. Now, if he's not receptive and he tell you straight up, I don't care, I don't give a fuck, then you have to make that decision. But it's about giving them the tools, the resources, and also, like I said, a map. You know what I mean? Like if you say, if you the type of person, let's just say, I'm just going to use something just bland like flowers. Okay. If you need flowers, then buy yourself flowers. Do it on a consistent, every Sunday, buy yourself flowers. But you have to try to equip someone with the tools and the resources before you rid them off. Exhaust all options. Now, I'm not talking about these people who are like really fucked up or whatever the case is. I'm talking about people who actually are either trying, or maybe they just genuinely don't know. You can't put that. And also be mindful about you putting your emotional load on them, because a lot of times what people tend to do is have you do the emotional work for them. They want you to do the emotional load. They want you to figure it out because they can't figure it out. So if there's, figure out exactly, like when it comes to your emotional needs, just say like the top 5 things that you actually need. And also ask for him, like, what do you need from me, like emotionally? Because y'all could just have 2 different things. He might say like, you know what, as far as like just emotionally, all I need right now is just, sometimes a nigga need a hug when I come in. You know what I mean? He may need a hug, or maybe he might, there's a lot of emotional intimacy things that everybody has their own different variation of it. Like I said, there's a lot of information that's out here, but there's not a lot of talks about how we can do this, how we can. You know what I'm saying? It's beyond just like love languages though, because there's so many different that's a theory. Love language is in theory, and that's a theory that you can use. And like I said, there's a lot of tools, there's a lot of resources, there's a lot of things that's out here to help us try to articulate our needs efficiently. And then if you feel like you have exhausted all options, then that is entirely up to you to figure out, okay, well, this is being met, but this is, if you know your emotional needs is very important and it's up there in the top 5, then you have to figure out what your value hierarchy. You cannot compromise yourself or compromise a specific need that you need in order for this, because it's just going to lead to, it's going to lead to a shit show or somebody getting hurt. Okay. All right, y'all. I got to go. And this was fun. I love y'all. Okay. Men lie, women lie, energy don't. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And also join my Patreon. Okay. I will put the description in the bottom. Okay. All right. Later.